Final race on the programme, race number 10 on Sunday at Sha Tin, is on the turf. It's over the 1,600 metres. It's a Class 3 contest as well. Headed by Packing Warrior. Blinkers off. Cheek pieces go back on. Carries Teton, barrier 4, beaten favourite last time out. Reliable team. First time to Sha Tin. He's 3 from 5 at Happy Valley. California Daddy makes his Hong Kong debut and won a maiden in Ireland for Jer Lions before relocating. We've got Super Elegance. Blinkers on for the first time. Cheek pieces off. Ezra, beaten favourite 2 out of 3 times so far this season. And Tangmere, run up at Happy Valley last time out in a lower class. That was over the 1650. This is the mile. Last 30 days, Packing Warrior, Light My Day, and Jimu are the horses that have been up at Chung Fa, up and back in the last month. We made our way across the touchscreen to have a look at the speed map and a couple of key races here. As far as the speed is concerned, Tom, Reliable Team is drawn out wide, barrier 11, but his first visit to Sha Tin, it may well be that he's leading them in the early stages.
He's not had the best of luck with the draws, has a Reliable Team, so he's going to come across from gate number 11. He's got an abundance of speed, so he should be able to cross them fairly easily here. This horse, Packing Warrior, he's drawn out in gate 14, so he's going to try and come across from out wide, Carries Teton, and potentially sit here. Bit of a question mark over this horse, Gayson, who last time out, Gayson settled behind them. He's mapping there, but if he's not there and somewhere back here, that allows a horse like Tangmere to potentially slot in and get into the right position. So he's a key question mark on Gayson, potentially where he ends up in the run.
All right, but good to slow predicted all the same. Track work-wise, Paul, what are we looking at?
Well, we'll have a look at a Reliable Team because he's coming to Sha Tin for the first time. Here's him on the all-weather. You can see he's under a good hold. The horse is going well, and he's won 3 of his 5 starts, this horse, all at Happy Valley. But look, there's no reason why you can't bring that to Sha Tin, and he goes nicely here. Gayson is the one we're having a look at here. He's the one on the inside. He's really keen. Now, his win overseas was Newcastle in Australia, was 2,300 metres odd, and he did run out in the South Australian Derby. So I just wonder if 1,600 might be a bit short for him, but he seemed quite keen in his work. And Super Elegance, Chad Schofield is doing the work on him. He's just taking it nice and easy down the back straight. Now, Super Elegance will get the blinkers on for the first time on race day, and you can see he's wearing them on that piece.
All right, we'll have a look at Super Elegance in a moment or so. Let's have a look at a few of the others in action as well, starting off with Reliable Team at Happy Valley, of course, because that's where all his racing's been done so far. He's won 3 of his 5 starts to date. The other horse to keep an eye on here is Amazing Luck.
I think he's going to be tough to beat in this final race of the day. He should be able to get away with a nice run in front from barrier number 11. It's not ideal, but he'll have the speed to cross them here, and Zach can rate him in front. He beat home Sankon at this occasion. He just survived the photo finish on this occasion. Here at Sha Tin, I honestly don't envisage there being any problems.
Yeah, well, that's the query. If he brings it, he's going to be one of the major players. I've got one to beat him, but I think he's a big player in the race.
All right, that's Reliable Team. This is Al-Khari, right down to the centre of the track here, Al-Khari. What of his chances, first-time course and distance? Yeah,
well, the query with poor old Al-Khari is he's drawn wide once again. He drew wide last start as well when he drew 11. He's drawn 10 now. He gets Joe jumping aboard. It was a really nice run from him. He was wide all the way and still hit the line strongly. Now, I just think 10's going to make it a bit tricky first time over the mile.
If there's anybody that can get him close to the rail, though, from barrier 10, it's Joe Moreira. We saw him do that multiple times in at least the last 10 days or so. He's beaten by a nice horse here, Star of Yunlong. He was only just nutted out of a place in there as well.
That was last weekend on International Day as well, so on the backup here. Smart Patch is the one that finishes closest here on this occasion. That's him finishing in 3rd place. The others to keep an eye on. A Packing Warrior, the blinkers off, replaced by Cheek Pieces, and Win-Win right next to him.
Yeah, Manfred Mann seems to have this horse going fairly well. You can see now in the gold cap sort of position behind him is Precious Ship. He came out and ran an enormous race in the final race at Sha Tin last Sunday. He hit the front here, I thought, momentarily on this occasion. Smart Patch, he was caught wide. He had to press forward down the side. And what was a fairly compact field coming towards the turn, they were sort of racing in 2 to 3 lines of 4 really coming around the turn. He stayed on pretty well. It was a game effort.
I thought it was a good run, yeah. Like he's really gone well since he's gone to the new trainer, Manfred Mann, and like, there's no reason why he won't run well again. It was a tough run, that one.
All right, this is again at Happy Valley over the 1,800 metres, and Super Elegance only just failing to catch stimulation here.
Yeah, another one coming to Sha Tin. You can see him going. I thought he had his chance here. Super Elegance. He's still a maiden from his 9 starts. He's been quite consistent. Blinkers going on be interesting, but he's got this awkward draw, barrier 13, so that's why he didn't get a start for me.
He was beaten here by Stimulation. It was a real blanket finish on this occasion. Sometimes you can have a few queries about when they have those blanket finishes, but he's threatened a few times. He's quite a nice horse, I think.
Yeah, he's got barrier 13 to contend with as well. Again, at Happy Valley, Tangmere just coming up short, takes the rising class though despite that.
Yeah, up in class without winning, Tangmere, so he's still a maiden from his 13 starts. He does come in the lightweight, but again, awkward in barrier number 9, and he's done nothing really. He's had 1 placing at Sha Tin from his 5 starts. I'm happy to watch him, see if he drops back in grade.
I'm going to put him in here at Tangmere. Of course, he was a sale topper at Karaka 1 year, and he's been okay recently, and I think he's a chance here too.
All right, and the last then, Paul?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Ezra. I know he's been favoured all 3 starts, but he had no luck last time. He was dragged all the way back to last, and then he over 1,400 metres, and then he hit the line quite nicely after that. He's got a really low draw here, so he'll get his opportunity. Reliable team, if everything goes well for him, there shouldn't be a problem at Sha Tin. Smart Patch is running well, and the one at value I put in is Amazing Luck. He's only a 1-time winner, and it was at Happy Valley, but another one I think he's run well at Sha Tin before, coming back here. And Responsibly to go off well, barrier number 5.
I'm with Reliable Team in the final race at Sha Tin. I think he can go very close here for Zach Purton and Frankie Law. Gate 11, he'll get across and try and lead from the onset. Smart Patch there, Tangmere to run a race at the bottom of the weights, and Super Elegance, but 3, 9, 14 and 10 in the last.
Yeah, I thought Smart Patch was short enough and will look a competitive enough race for me, but he's the favourite anyway. I like Sea Right Dragon each way. As far as the stats are concerned, Paul, who are we looking at?
We're going to look at with Vincent Ho and his last start place getters when he's been riding them. Like, he's had 6 wins, 10 seconds, 6 thirds and 7 fourths with a 69% first 4 rate. Now, one of his last start place getters was Elite Patch, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be placed again, this horse, unless something majorly goes wrong.
Where'd you pluck that one from?
I know, he's Captain Obvious again, right?
Staggered if he doesn't improve on that start with an Elite Patch. What about your stats and best bets, Paul? What are we looking at?
We're going to look at Perfect Match. I think this race is ideal for him. He should get a nice run from barrier number 2. And he comes out of a really strong form race, and he's right 1 second up before, with the long shot being Sky Treasure, straight to the front. Catch me if you can. He's currently 13 to 1. If he stays at that price, he's a really good bet. We'll do the play in Perfect Match's race. I think Beauty Rush is going to run a good race, and Yo-Yo King as well. 9, 11 and 14.
In the last Reliable Team, race 10 at number 3 for Zach Purton and Frankie Law from gate 11. He won't be a long shot price, but he'll be each way anyway. Valiant Dream, race 1, number 1 for Blake Shin and Francis Lloyd. So he's there. And the play will go in Elite Patch's race with, he's the banker with Most Beautiful, Mega Heart and Team Fortune.
All right, waiting towards the end of the day for me. Quadruple double from the front. Barrier 1 up in class, won't stop him. Race 9, number 9, quadruple double into Sea Right Dragon, Lyle Hewitson and David Ferraris. What is it at the moment? 14 and 4.3. He's my each way shout in the final race there. And the play, Lone Eagle, Big Fortune, quadruple double. QQP. Don't think we'll go too far wrong there either. All right, that's Look for Jewellery Day. Then back to Happy Valley midweek. Really good sprint coming. We saw Big Party and track work. He's in the entries for next week at Happy Valley.
Eventually, does go at Happy Valley. He's a big horse.
Yeah, if he draws well.
Yeah, that'd be the key for him, I think.
And another 9-race program.
Looking forward to it. All right, that's the show, though. Thanks for watching. On behalf of Paul, Tom and the rest of the team, hopefully we'll see you at Sha Tin on Sunday. We will be racing to win.
Right.